Now to a follow through, as this is our commitment to staying on top of stories that matter to you and your community.
St. Petersburg's former fire chief sitting down for his first interview since retiring in March, talking to I-Team investigative reporter Adam Walser about the factors he believes led to his suspension and what he says was a forced retirement.
Last August, we reported that St. Petersburg Fire Chief Jim Large was suspended amid multiple complaints from employees.
I have placed Chief Large on paid administrative leave.
That action was based on negative comments left on an anonymous employee survey, which Large says had few control measures.
It was an email link.
Anyone with that link could
I could have sent you the link.
Large believes those critical responses were part of an orchestrated effort to get rid of him.
You feel like this is politics?
100%. It's the politics of the firefighters union. You could see the consistent language, if you will, vocabulary and stuff in some of the comments.
The chief was cleared of wrongdoing by an investigation, returned weeks later, and retired in March.
Meanwhile, Chief Large tells Adam his retirement was bittersweet and stemmed from a disagreement over how to handle 911 calls.
Here's that part of Adam's interview.
When St. Petersburg firefighters and paramedics respond to a fire, a crash, or a medical emergency, they represent one of the highest rated departments in the United States. But Large says his department can do better.
Right now, the citizens of St. Peter are not getting the service they deserve.
Large says he wanted to implement a system called Priority Dispatch, but politics got in the way.
We're coming just as fast as we can.
Priority Dispatch sends Sunstar ambulances to 2 additional categories of calls, including falls and minor illnesses. Sunstar calls are billed to the user. Currently, paramedics paid with your tax dollars are sent to those calls.
Say you're having a heart attack right now in St. Pete, and the closest unit is tied up on one of those low priority calls that it didn't have to go on.
The Pinellas County EMS Authority, which funds 18 fire and rescue departments, encouraged universal adoption of Priority Dispatch to free up resources for critical calls. In 2019, we reported how crews were called 90 times in a single year to help a resident using a wheelchair get up the stairs.
An assistance to get up literally not 2 flights of stairs, but 2 stairs.
In St. Petersburg, 2 rescue units with 4 paramedics could respond to that type of call. But St. Petersburg's Firefighters Union opposed changing the system, saying it could trigger longer waits for help, and some calls could turn out to be more serious than dispatchers thought.
I think that there's room for error. We definitely feel that people could fall through the cracks.
More membership, that's what it's about. They want to add trucks and people because it's more dues.
City Council member Brandy Gabbard, who said in a Facebook post that she was endorsed by the union, spoke out against Priority Dispatch at an August 2019 City Council meeting.
Just believe that when a St. Pete resident calls 911, they expect to see a St. Pete firefighter show up. And so I have great concern about the slippery slope that I'm worried that we're on.
I'm trying to protect the citizens of this city and do the right thing. I don't need this council dictating to us what the fire department does and doesn't do operationally.
5 Pinellas County departments, including Clearwater and Largo, have switched to Priority Dispatch. Large says the system would reduce St. Petersburg's calls by $4,000 a year.
Because the other call you can get, quite honestly, is the person that had the heart attack and was an emergent call, but we couldn't respond because we were on one of these other 2 calls.
Large says Mayor Ken Welch asked him to retire early after he returned from his suspension. He filed a complaint against Councilmember Gabbard and the union vice president, who he alleges created a hostile work environment. We contacted the mayor and Councilmember Gabbard. Gabbard did not respond. The mayor sent a statement saying, although his actual retirement date was a few months earlier than he preferred, it was my determination that it was time for a change in leadership. The union president responded, no comment. When we requested the investigation report, the city sent us Large's complaint and no other documents. Large says he's worried the next chief could face similar challenges.
The cancer that's in the organization that I love, that I gave 50 years of my life to, is still there. And it's still there because of politics.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt McGlashan, taking action for you.